first state to end school segregation?
First state to end school segregation. Absolutely no clue. Let's see.
What do you think? Do you think it would be a southern one or a northern one?
I know what case ended it.
First state to end school segregation. Do you know?
I see there's Mississippi, New York, Connecticut.
Name 3 states where it's common to find segregated schools, swimming pools, and movie theaters.
Definitely Alabama.
I'd say California is one of them.
California's areas?
Really? Yeah, I think. Or maybe that was just like the anti-Chinese law
What else
thing.
is down there? California was super racist. Pick a third one.
I'd go somewhere from the south. So
Yeah, for sure.
Close to
For
Alabama, we could have Mississippi, we could have Georgia.
I'm down Mississippi.
Still Mississippi.
The first state in the nation to end school segregation was California.
Oh,
in
cool.
1947. California used to have schools for Mexicans and schools for whites. Mondays was Mexican Day at the pool in Orange. That was the only day Mexicans could swim in the pool.
Really? It's kind of messed up.
That's pretty amazing. I would have never guessed California. I don't know. You just think of segregation and like the South and all that. So.
Have you guys ever heard of a court case called Mendez versus Westminster?
No.
Not at all.
No? Okay. Have you ever heard of a court case called Mendez versus Westminster?
No.
Mendez versus Westminster. No, I haven't.
Have you ever heard of a case called Brown versus Board of Education?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, let me tell you this. Orange County schools used to be segregated too. There were schools for Mexicans and schools for whites. And this case happened in the 40s, and it made California the first state in the nation to end school segregation.
Wow.
7 years before Brown versus Board of Education.
Way to go, California.
That's pretty shocking compared to like, you just think like it all started with Brown versus Board of Education, so.
Should be in our textbooks.
You think so?
Definitely.
Sure.
Why? Why should we know about this?
Because Hispanic people make up a big portion of the population.
Well, for one, I think everybody looks at Brown versus Board as the first situation. I mean, in our minds, historically, this was the first case where segregated schools were addressed.
It's crazy how it's all connected. I didn't know that. I think it's important. I think it is. I mean, I'm a minority too, and I know how important it is how, like, you know, stuff with Mexicans, African Americans, they kind of broke the barrier so people like myself could be here.
The U.S. Postal Service is going to be issuing a stamp on Mendez this year.
Yeah.
But do you think that's a good thing?
Yeah. Definitely.
About Mendez? You'd buy it?
I'd buy it.
No one uses stamps anymore.
The U.S. Postal Service is going to be issuing a stamp on Mendez this year. And so is that great?
Yeah.
I think it's great. And so that's part of the reason why I'm here is because the stamp is coming out, but most people don't know anything about
They need to know
Mendez.
the knowledge, and they need to know about the history, because the stamp is like useless if you don't know what that means.
Exactly.
It's cool that something like that started from in our state.
You think it's cool?
Yeah, I do.
It is cool.
It's a sense of pride. Yeah.
Sure, it's good.